have a
chai?
computer right there.
What-
Oh, it means chai? What's chai?
Life.
Oh, okay. So then why are bar mitzvahs at 13, not 18 then?
So you didn't think? I don't know why 18 is important, but you think I know why 13 is important? The number 18 stands for life because he. Did I really just look up something? I gave you the answer to. Welcome back to a beautiful mind, Brandon Sobel, and a handsome face, Ariel Kagan.
Chai.
You doing?
Hi, hello.
I
Uh,
love you with Judaism that you don't like it unless it's like fun or in your favor.
okay, let's
you
wait,
eat
let's
lat-
talk about it.
Do you eat latkes?
I love latkes. But that's just fried potatoes. I don't think the Jews own that. You know what I mean?
They own that style of it.
Yeah, yeah. Here's the thing: is like the only reason I don't like Judaism is because religion is not a thing. It's stupid. It's actually stupid. It's honestly one of the dumbest things in my entire life. Of across all of the things I've learned, religion as a concept, all of them, all of them. You're just like, who's believing this?
I believe some of it.
Some. You can't pick and choose. That's not how God works, bro.
That's how my God works.
That's not how he works in the book
I don't
that
even
we
know-
were taught.
I don't even know if my God's there, but I believe in him.
You're
or her,
insane.
Or it, or the universe. Who knows?
Oh, so you're kind of sitting on the fence hoping you're right.
If you think I'm sitting on the fence on this planet, what makes you think I'm not sitting on this fence in the afterworld? Like, what is-
That's really funny.
What are you even saying right now? I go my whole life both sides of it, but then it's now the biggest question of it all, and I'm going to be like, oh, already made my decision. It must be this.
I just can't see a world where there's a creator behind this. Where there's something was like, I tried. You know what I mean?
Well,
I tried to get it right,
wait.
but it's so bad.
I'm going to come off looking super ignorant and dumb right now, but this microphone we're talking into, yes?
Yes.
Someone created it.
Correct.
This wire,
Yes.
created.
Yeah.
This stand,
Yeah.
cup,
You've made your
Computer?
point.
chair, sign. Someone created the wood. You know what I'm saying. So why is the world so disbelievable?
Well, where is this person?
When's the last
Where are they? They just floating in space,
Who
just
said
like
it's a person?
Well, this thing, whatever, just in space, minding its own fucking business.
Man, I like it so much better when your rebuttal's about the dying kids and cancer than the flying space guy.
That's your argument.
No, my argument only. I don't even have an argument.
You're saying something created whatever this
I just
is.
find that something better things happen.
It's called the
in my
Big
life.
Bang, bro.
Better things happen in my life when I believe, and then I look at things like, who's your favorite basketball player?
Steph
He
Curry.
believes in God, yo. He believes in God.
Good
and
for
I
him.
Think that's why he's the greatest shooter of all time. Is that God's got his back. Do you believe in something at least?
Oh my God, that's so
Do you
douchey.
believe in anything, or you just?
It
walking
just doesn't
around?
make sense.
Do you believe in, like,
How
a
does that make
superhero?
sense,
Do you believe in,
dude?
like-
No, superheroes aren't a
Do
thing.
you believe in like really good food? Like, do you have anything that gives?
I
you
believe
purpose?
in the joy of the moment.
This is the closest our knees have ever been, by the way. No, you
They're
can keep touching me,
literally
but
touching.
We're beyond knee touching. No, go on though. Do you believe in anything?
Well, obviously, I believe in things
All right. So what do you believe in?
like that. You may as well enjoy yourself. That you may as well have a good time.
We're both hedonism. Yes, we love it.
Hedonism is a bit
Good
far.
time.
No, but like,
You know why he likes to have a
you
good
know, I
time?
like eating good food. I
You
like
know why though?
comedy. I like
Welcome back to Coke Dad.
yes, Coke dads. Yeah, definitely raised by a hedonist.
Didn't pick up the Coke habit, but everything else.
Pretty much.
I don't know. It's so easy to not have any beliefs. It's just like good things.
It's so
happen.
easy to believe in something that doesn't exist.
This is so much.
What are
fun.
you talking about?
It's so easy to
What-
just be like, I'm not gonna get out of bed today. Nothing's good's gonna happen. Nothing has my back. Like maybe God's there to fuel you. I don't even know. Maybe it's the little things too. Like look at fate. You don't think it's fate that Coke Dads and Bubby's Boys happened, and that like when I started stand-up comedy or even anything in my life, all I wanted
Fate,
to do
bro?
was a team.
Fate.
Serendipity.
Like it was inevitable. Inevitable.
I will never know the answer.
But that's not a thing. That's not how. Like it's just what. So you're saying that no matter what timeline our lives would have gone
We
across,
would have been maybe
we would have found
farmers,
Coke
maybe
Dads.
accounting, but maybe.
You
I
think
don't
you and
know.
me back to back owning an accounting firm?
I think in a different
Welcome to
world.
Kagan and Sobels.
Why is Kagan first?
Because it's
Alphabetical.
K and S.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wouldn't it be
Fine.
cool-
Sobels and
Wouldn't it be
Kagans.
cool if my last name was Coble and me and Robert still work together and we could be like KKK accountants
Oh, no, it wouldn't be cool at all.
where everything's white. I mean, right. Damn it.
What about no intent, bro? Okay.
This isn't real.
I'm
These are
just
jokes. I'm obviously not part of the KKK, and I like.
You know the KKK had an office on on Broadview Avenue till like 1963. That's not that long ago.
That's not that long ago. What happened? Did you do the tour and you would tell this to people?
Well, it was in the notes.
And then you'd be like, delicious fried chicken.
Well, because there was a
Established
huge
1965.
fight in Little India
Over this?
over the KKK office.
I was really proud of my stupid comment.
I didn't hear it.
I said, yes, there's delicious chicken now underneath. That was founded in 1965. Dumb.
So dumb.
So dumb.
So dumb.
Dumb.
So
I think this lady switched shirts.
So like Judaism as a even culture though confuses me a bit, right? Because like when they're like that white guy's dreads, that's not okay. That's cultural appropriation. I'm like, isn't that cultural acceptance?
I rap.
Isn't that what we're looking for
I culturally
across the board?
appropriated rap music and a handshake from black people. I think I came up with that.
No, you told me you started from
And
it like
if
it.
there was more to it.
What was the next
I
part?
can't remember. No, that was the ending.
Yeah,
That was the best part.
snap.
Shout out Curtis. Thanks for the handshake.
Curtis,
Thanks for the memories.
your boy
and the
Curtis.
handshake.
We were talking about something outside that you're like, we got to talk about that.
He was talking about how my girlfriend leaves to go to Greece for 10 days. And I said, my codependency switches on you for that next little bit. And you said it was funny. And I said, hold that thought. So, as you were. You've held it long enough.
It is gonna be a good 10 days, I think. We'll probably see the most, or you'll go the other way and just become super lazy.
I can't get lazier than I already am. What, I'm going to smoke 15 joints as opposed to 14?
You're telling me you couldn't get lazier. I 100%.
I mean this
Like
week.
you could do
I just meant
nothing.
as a whole, I'm lazy as shit.
Yes.
Like we're just very good that I have resilience and perseverance and no shame. And I just go out there and I'm just like, I do make up for it with the skill set I've acquired over the years. I'm just saying that, oh man, if I didn't have that skill
Just
set,
40 hours of it a week,
I'd like to give more because it's ours, and I would like to live off
Minimum.
the club. As you guys saw last week, we were at a Coke Dad shirts. New shipment just came in this week. So if you want, follow the link below and wear your very own Coke Papa.
Cook papitas.
And then right now they're just black and white T-shirts.
Should I make another one where it's like a pumpkin seed that's open but is full of cocaine? And then we write Coke papitas?
Wait on it. Right now, let's just do this one.
I
for
think
a
that's
bit.
really fun.
Yeah, just wait till we've done 100 episodes, okay?
Yeah,
Episode 50, you can release a special
Coke
edition.
papitas.
Coke Papitas.
For sale at the Backroom Comic.
No, that's the thing. We're trying to go all digital. We want you guys to... or
To
virtual.
stop clothing waste.
We want you to comment.
Slash, it's cheaper for us.
You want to see how a shirt fits? Come on down to the club. We got you. But at the end of the day,
Hopefully we have the cabinets set up.
well, this episode comes out not
Not this
Wednesday,
week.
but next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we have 14. Good. Ash is gone for those 10 days.
Yeah, the problem I'm having is I gotta find one that someone's willing to disassemble.
Does it look like I'm taking notes?
I don't know. I'm not watching. I know because it usually cuts here, right? Like so you can
so
see
it's
your
like
hands.
I look like I'm really busy. Like I care. What did you say? What was that big important thing I had to do? Yep. Okay. Ariel.
I will say you did do a very important task that was on your list 4 weeks ago, last week. So that was good.
Well, let's hear the task before you think that I've done it.
The Eventbrite
I
reservations.
finished it
Oh,
yet.
you're not
No.
done.
I'm not done. There's just lots of shows. Got a couple shows up, and then it's like I'm lucky that it saves the template. It's cool to see our club online. Look at that. If you go to Eventbrite, you can reserve your tickets, but you can reserve where you want to sit, and it's just super cool to see your club laid out in like architectural form. I don't know.
Floor plan.
It's
I
cool.
call it a floor plan.
It's cool to see how much room we still have. It's just nice.
Yeah, once we get custom tables and stuff, we'll be able to fit 60 in there like normally.
Well, what would an episode of Coke Bads? What would an episode? We've been bad Coke sons. What would an episode be without me being, hey, give us your money? Without one of us just being like, we would like your money.
We didn't do it last episode.
No, but I don't even know how I feel. I guess I'm not upset. Let's rephrase this then. We would like to present opportunities of collaborations. How about that? That's where we're at. Come on down to the club if you're interested in more. We have been
What are you
requested.
talking
I'm
about?
just being ridiculous.
I've lost your
No,
train of thought.
I was just being ridiculous. And then we also had a buddy come down to the club who listens to this podcast and wants to hear more about the club.
About running the club.
Because like we said, hey, we talked about it enough, and we thought people didn't want to hear it, but he kind of liked that perspective of it.
And he is a fan.
He's not only a fan; he's offered his services for help. He's bought a Coke Dad shirt. He's bought a Bubby's Boys hoodie. He'd buy Jew socks if he wasn't a Muslim. You know, I don't think he's a Muslim.
Do we have Muslim socks?
No, we don't have a Muslim guy.
What would Muslim socks look like?
What does Allah look? Oh, you can't print Allah.
Yeah.
Just the Quran on all of them.
Like the full Quran.
The full Quran.
Just
scripture.
written out.
What would like anything I'm thinking of is super offensive.
Yeah,
Jafar
no.
socks.
That's
Aladdin.
so offensive. Jafar socks.
Shawarma.
Do you want your uncle on a pair of socks? Well, oh, did I go too far?
Yeah, I just said Jafar.
Yeah.
You said Uncle Jafar.
No, well, because it would look like their uncle.
Do you think that is this who held you at your equivalent of the bris? Come on down to Coke Papitas.
Cookie papitas.
Such a funny name. You notice that we're getting audience members that like will be like, "Hey, you have Coke Dads," and they're like, "Yeah, well, yeah, we do Coke too."
There's a
Okay,
bunch,
everyone
yeah.
relax.
It's amazing how I really, I guess, lived naively to how prevalent Coke is in our
Well,
society.
it's always been prevalent in our society.
But just like how, like
Think of the
when I
years.
dated that girl last summer, and every party I went to, there was just Coke, and it was like that's what they
Was it in
did.
the washroom or was it out in the public?
Public, then certain people would show up and they'd be like, "Oh well, now we gotta hide it," and then like you'd be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, holy fuck,
It's
man!
just wild because you look at it like generations. Like when we were kids, weed was not great. Like I was still like.
But
you
they
know,
were doing Coke at that same time.
But I'm saying they were. But I'm saying that now, think of all the people that smoke weed who are. Like,
So you're saying soon we'll have Coke dispensaries?
we'll have mushroom dispensaries in our lifetime, but maybe before we die, everything will be decriminalized.
I don't know. Coke's
Portugal
pretty
is
intense.
decriminalized.
Yeah, Coke's pretty intense, man. Coke ruins lives, you know?
Well, yeah, but you've.
Booze ruins lives,
the
and that's
funniest thing about
decriminalized.
Coke is you never hear about like, oh, did you hear so and so's a cokehead? And it's like, oh, how's that doing? It's like, oh, his company's doing great. Like, hit Fortune 500, like top 50 under 50. You never hear that.
I think it's funny how everyone's like, weed's a gateway drug. It's like, all drugs are gateway drugs. But also,
Dude, waking up in the morning is a gateway drug. Oh shit, I survived another one? Let's do it. Where are my cigarettes at?
I mean, you have a very addictive personality.
You go out of your way to not have a very addictive
Yeah.
personality.
I
You're like,
basically,
oh, I might like that. I can't do it. Oh, I might enjoy it. Nope, not for me. But if you believed a little bit more in God, you'd enjoy yourself a little bit more.
oh, get the fuck
Full
out of here.
circle, that's got to be a
No, wait,
podcast.
we're at 13 minutes, bro.
Wow, you should be paying for this. Both of you should be paying for this. No, that's not true.
Just hang on. Why? Like, I don't know. God is an addiction too. It's just a thing to get you through life.
The way I look at God, and I'm glad it's only 13 minutes so we can have this talk. Because every time you watch these podcasts, it's basically like me being like, like, I'm such a diva. Time check, I gotta go.
You do have somewhere to be.
Yeah, but I'm very dramatic all the time. But with this whole thing, it's just like, it's very cool. It's just everyone's doing it. It's like podcast, yeah, sure, episode 100. I'm nominated for a Juno. You're doing a tour in Florida, hitting, like.
That's where you think my career's heading?
Well, I was gonna
Just
I was
Florida?
gonna do the whole American tour, but you were
Okay.
currently in. I guess I'd be with your stupid face.
Yeah.
At least until like. I assume at some point I'm gonna just Joey Diaz and be like, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You can listen. Hey guys, just listen to the podcast. I'm not going.
Listen to the podcast. Come down to the Backroom Comedy Club. That's where you'll find me,
Just
Brando
Mario.
Joey.
Yeah, Uncle Blowy. Man, it's crazy that this is episode 18. It's crazy we've had the club now for fucking 4 months. It's wild.
Just where we were to where we are.
Well, even look at look at the different standpoints, and we brought this up on previous episodes, but we instead of focusing on one thing, we're focusing on three. So if we're gonna focus first and foremost our own stand-up comedy, because we're hitting that 11 plus, let's say 9 plus shows a week, we're killing it. We're so funny, and then fucking and that now the club's getting better every week. This week, shout out to Zach Roden. He's doing his second set ever at our club, so he's bringing between 15 to X, you know.
Yeah, he has friends still.
He's yeah, he has friends still that aren't other comedians. And then we have I don't know, shout out to Toby Shalaman, fucking
Shalaba.
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 He's just dope as fuck, but he showed us what we can do. Where it's he's a guy that's young into comedy, hungry.
There's
talented.
3 channels to bring people. The people that come for us, the people who find us, and then the people brought to us.
But it's a beautiful thing what we're doing with this club, because when we opened this club, it was let's get better. Now we're pretty good. Now we're at the point where shit, we're starting after your birthday and this taping, we're booking out of town. We've already started booking out of town gigs, but during our shows, we're leaving people in charge at our club, and we'll be back for the midnight shows. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to tour at some point.
Yeah, but again,
in another year, 2 years.
It's stages. So it's my birthday, we open the club. Your birthday, we're shooting the special. Then my birthday, I want to do a roast. I want you to be the DS, and I want Ash on it, and my brother on it.
I really dislike roasts.
Yeah, but if it's about someone you like, and you just have to hopefully you're uncanceled by then. I'm giving you the year. When people say me too, you go, you know how long ago that was, you know.
Thanks on the
You can
Patreon.
You can honestly, we've done so many. I just beat my mouth out. They don't know what I said.
No one's watching.
High
anyway.
Chew fucking candy, sponsored by High Chews.
High Chew. Well, now I gotta talk about it because you're a
We don't
fucking
have
dickhead.
to.
Well, no, we can't just. Well, you're just gonna be like this guy, me too, and then fucking.
Well, no, because first of all, you said it there. Me too, ED, the past.
Yeah.
Not current right
No,
now
yes.
on the thing. Also,
I mean, it's still
when you dropped
always in my life.
It was a trend. It was literally the cool thing.
I
to
caught
do.
a fashion statement.
Yeah, you caught a fad. Your whole life, people were calling you the other word that sounds like that. So okay, I'll stop wherever.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't know. I'm sorry I brought it up like that. So grammatically, I don't know.
If anyone wants more information, feel free to DM me and we could talk about it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that it's kind of. I'm not saying it's not a traumatic experience. Obviously, it is. Fucking.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
It's probably top 3 roughest things you can go through.
Yeah, I'm starting to see other, lives are complicated for everyone, but
Would you rather be Me Too or have a broken penis?
broken penis.
That answers that question.
Broken penis for sure. Wait, how long is my penis broken? As long as it's been canceled?
Well, you're no longer canceled.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm not honestly broken penis. I didn't think was gonna win, so I didn't want to. I honestly thought that was gonna bring.
How long is my penis broken for? Give me a time frame. That might change my answer.
Well, I couldn't come for 9 weeks, 12 weeks.
Yeah, I think I could handle that. I wouldn't like it.
For the record, my penis wasn't broken.
I only come because I can, not because I want to, you know?
Lies. Liar. Liar. Coming
Sorry, by myself. That's what I mean.
That's your logic now? It's not the feeling. It's you just.
It's just I'm I gotta go to bed. I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. Come, go to bed.
That's so funny. You're just da-da, da-da.
And then I always have this thought right after. Ugh, well, you.
No, I time it well myself.
You like it with the timer? You had a buzzer?
I'm not going for it.
You got a buzzer?
No,
beep.
I don't. It's like everything in my life. I don't use things in moderation, but I use them strategically. If you've noticed.
Not cigarettes.
Cigarettes are just with weed. I smoke them together. It's like a package deal.
Have you ever tried smoking one, taking an hour, then smoking the other, then taking an hour?
Thanks, Doc.
I'm asking. Have you ever tried?
I like the high on both. When I smoke no cigarette with the weed's not the same. It's cleaner, but whatever. And I don't know. I just like smoking. I just enjoy it. Of all my dirty little habits, that's my favorite one.
It's the grossest one.
I think that's my only habit, that and food. I have an addictive personality, but I'm drug free. I smoke weed with cigarettes. That's what we're talking about. since you told that joke about bipolar spending money, like I do that sometimes, but like,
Which I'm not allowed to tell anymore.
why aren't you allowed to tell
I
anyone?
told you a comedian messaged me and was like, "That's my joke," and I was like, "Yeah, okay,
I only tell jokes that no one else can tell.
okay." Yeah, nobody else named Brandon's gonna be like, "I'm a brand muffin."
I don't tell that anymore. I just talk about the things that make me laugh. So it's like Ash is so funny. It's funny because she's not like that, but I catch her in those moments of like, you know. And there's every time I catch, it's like I'm dating like a really really cool Valley girl. So when I catch her in those moments, like you know what I'm saying, you've met her, she's dope as fuck, and she's business oriented. But like when I catch her in those like spoiled girl moments, it's just so funny.
Are you gonna give us an example?
Well, you've seen my bits.
No, but they haven't.
Oh fuck, they should come to our shows. It's like this one thing where like, I was eating chicken wings, and then I dipped it in the sauce, and she's like, "Ugh, now you've ruined two things." And like I get that I ruined the sauce, but like, what's the other thing? And then
Isn't that what sauce is for?
she's like, "This moment." Well, apparently it's for the veggies, but it's just so. It's funny how sharp she is. Like when she said two things in her pocket.
Yeah, she had it ready.
Like she just like you know. And like I tell jokes for a living, and you see my style. Like the reason I'm so impressive sometimes is like nothing's in the pocket. So when I find something in the pocket, it's like, hey, I'm a magician, I'm a sneaky Jew. But like with her, it's just like, wow, you know. I thought that was so funny. You ruined this moment. This chicken wing moment? This dinner? What fucking? Why are you so dramatic? What did I just? Shut up. Like, I bought these wings. What are you saying right now?
Also, that's why the sauce is there.
It's just so funny. No, but it's just like
What, does she want you to pour it into another ramekin?
she saw
This
me-
is my ramekin. This is your ramekin.
Or it's like the basement. Remember when we opened it and we were back room, and I was like calling it back door, and then it was bothering you. I was calling it back door.
Yeah,
And
it's
she's like, why don't you just call it the basement? And it's like,
nobody's coming to the Basement Comedy Club.
it's just
Basement.
girls are so funny.
Also, we'd already done the branding.
Or like we talked about outside. The last example when she thanked me yesterday or the day before, and I was like, for what? And she's like, I always wanted to be in a male homosexual relationship.
Doesn't make any sense.
Calling me gay? We have like, what are you saying? This is your joke. This is the definition of heterosexual.
No, it's your joke
No,
now.
but like
I
this,
wrote for
they
you.
can't get more. Like,
Yeah,
what are
by
you
the
saying?
definition of heterosexual, we're doing that.
Like, it's just,
Unless you're changing your identity, you know?
she's so funny, and then I smoke so much weed that it's like, you see me do it with everyone. With her, I catch like I don't know. It's hard to make me laugh, and when I go, it's over the dumbest shit. And
Yeah, you do have a dumb sense
she
of humor.
hits it like you should laugh with the people you love. I laugh with you. I laugh with Robert. Like the club. That's like honestly, if we didn't laugh at the club, like kill you. But like she makes me laugh so hard. She's also put up the standard of comedy for me. The only problem now is she knows she's funny. So it's like, you running a bit? Like, I'll give you 5 minutes. Like, I'm not listening. No. Like, come on a Wednesday. I'll
She
talk
just
to you
starts
5
running
minutes.
bits at you.
Get out of here. You know? I'm sure you get that too. It's just people like, oh, you're a comedian? Oh, well, and then they drop a joke. That one guy.
Oh my
the guy,
god.
Sam, his cousin came on Midnight Mass a couple weeks ago. And he's like, hey, and he's talking to me, and then finally he's like, hey, I got a joke. And I just like walk away. He's like, you never have time for my jokes. And it's like,
This,
I literally own a comedy club.
we watch jokes all day, bro.
We watch like, how long do you think we're open every day? Let's say from 8:15 till 9:50, and then again from 10:15 till around 11:50. All we do is watch jokes live, not including home making jokes, not including watching Netflix and keeping current on stand up.
Not including cutting the videos.
Not
Not
including posting
including
the videos and
yeah,
adding the fucking
captions.
captions and making sure
You really struggle with the word captions, huh?
that's why they're closed. If they're open captions, maybe I would be more accepted. But they're closed off. They kind of remind me of your problems with God. You're closed off to the idea of it.
You sound like my mother.
Yeah, but that
My mother calls me all the time. You just gotta
whatever
believe.
you do believe, have you not noticed better?
You
things
just
happen?
gotta believe. I believe in myself.
That's part of it.
That's fair.
Did you
That's
ever
all I
watch
need.
You ever watch the movie Hook when they eat the food?
Who's
It's like
in that
empty
again?
Food. Robin Williams.
Oh yes. You're
There's
talking
a
about
to
the
act.
Peter Pan.
You have to believe.
Oh my god. You're telling me to watch a make believe
No, it
movie
goes back to let's go.
to then
No, I'm gonna rewind it. You said you believe in yourself.
actually. Thank you for watching. We're gonna get into this, but you gotta pay to watch it.
All right, so that's been episode 18.
Episode 18. That's been the YouTube portion. In the link below is the
And
Patreon,
Spotify.
and you guys listen on Spotify, YouTube. In the link below is our Patreon. Feel free to join, support us, and then you'll get to see us have whatever this conversation.